Oh, but anyway, the correct answer was zombie, chat, and Thunder.
Yeah, the correct answer is zombie.
What would you do? Or how do you
No, it is,
Oh
it is,
God.
but I have very strong opinions on this one.
It's crazy.
Okay, so
Dotto and I.
I don't have strong opinions. So go ahead,
all right. So, Cinna, do you want to take turns making points? We can just bounce back and forth.
Yes, absolutely. So, point number 1, okay. Zombies have physical rotting flesh on them. That alone should heighten your fear, because it's like you actually are seeing a walking dead person with rotting flesh and disease coming at you, okay? Next point.
Okay.
Oh, next point. Zombies, and then I'm gonna go weaker points to stronger points. Zombies may be at the point in their deterioration where you can see a bit of their skeleton through their like decaying muscle. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 package deal if you go with zombies.
Exactly.
And Cinna, third
you
point?
guys make a PowerPoint before you started talking about this?
Cinna, third point?
Zombies are also more realistic, okay? And have muscles and things like that that hold them together and allow them to move. If a skeleton, for example, runs at me, I will simply take its arm off or remove its leg because there are no muscles holding its joints together, therefore dismembering it, rendering it useless.
Okay,
so
here's
a bone sword.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem. You're trying to apply logic.
I didn't ask you, do they have weapons? I asked you if one was walking towards you, which would be more scary.
Cinna, what if its jaw is like snapping at you?
Cinna, if I may, you're trying to introduce logic into a situation where a skeleton is standing at the end of the street.
Thunder, you sound like my roommate.
I don't know if it's going to be easy to just walk up and pluck the arm off, because if there's already magic making the skeleton, how do I know there's not going to be magic keeping it together?
I told you, Cinna, Team Skeleton, they try to use facts and logic and magic.
Crazy to me that
All right, but okay, wait, I can still turn Thunder, though, because I could see that he had sense before he went the wrong path. A zombie, if you see a zombie, that also implies, you know, the background horror of, oh fuck, are there more? Have how many people are turned? My way of life is over. Once you see one zombie, your way of life is almost over.
So one walking skeleton, what do you think? Oh, a witch spelled that? That's why it's walking.
If I saw one skeleton, I'd just be like, that's a wacky magic skeleton.
If I see a skeleton, so no, that's what flips me, because I was Team Zombie. But if I see a skeleton, I'm like, okay, what if every dead person is rising? That's way more than the zombies will ever be.
Okay, but I also think that if I saw a zombie, because zombies can also rise.
No, zombies at least have muscles.
Zombies show up and turn people, though. That's their whole thing.
And zombies had psychological horror. Even if we give the skeletons magic powers, the worst they could do is kill you. Zombies could forcefully take your loved ones away by slowly turning them into zombies.
They can bite you, they get disease, dude. They give you freaking diseases. They smell of rotting human flesh all the time.
I'm not judging this based on smell.
Okay,
I've never smelled a zombie before. I really
smell adds to the fear factor of it. Dotto, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not afraid of smells in this case. That's what I'm trying to say.
This is insane to me that they don't agree, and I'm actually mind-boggled, Dotto, because if this is what it's like to be with your roommates,
I was gonna say,
I would have moved out.
Cinna, bringing up this hypothetical to you, however long ago it did, it was the first time the world seemed normal to me in a long time.
Wait,
is this? Because Dotto and I were on a call. Dotto and I were on a call, and Rhyme said zombies are terrifying too. See? Because Dotto and I were on a call one night, we're hanging out. He brings up this hypothetical. I instantly agree. And Dotto goes, no, his roommate say skeleton. I go, that's weird. I was like, that's weird. They should never be saying skeleton. It's definitely zombie.
Okay, hold on though. Hold the phone, dude. So you literally said that when you see a skeleton, you think, oh, it's just a magic spelled skeleton. But when you see a zombie, it's like it's a lot.
I'll just rip its little arm off, man. What's it gonna do?
But you don't think maybe there's more of these that are coming up and coming for me? You don't think
my fear for that would be stronger with the zombie, dude.
Why?
And why could there not be more zombies? Like, I'm confused on why you're saying that there can't be more zombies.
There can be. I didn't say that. I'm just saying I've watched enough of The Walking Dead to know how to kill a zombie. You know what I'm saying?
There are. Okay, no. In M's defense, there are billions of movies out there on how to wipe out zombies, and there are very few on skeletons.
Yeah, I know nothing about skeletons.
All of skeletons' fictional appearances have them with wacky little swords.
I'm so much more prepped. I'm so much more prepped for the zombie apocalypse than in the skeleton one.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
No, dude. The reason why they don't have movies about skeletons like that is because they know.
Spit, Cinna.
You just rip the skeleton apart and you're good to go. It doesn't like.
Look, I'm just saying, there's a reason that in movies, zombies are the apocalyptic force and skeletons do wacky little dances with funny swords.
Spit Get their ass, dude.
What
Get
movies
their
are
ass.
you watching?
Don't put some respect on the name, guys, because it's freaking zombies all day.
Okay, first of all, the audacity of you to be like, there's one right opinion on this, and everything
There
else
is
is
one
I've
right
just been having this
opinion.
argument for so many
Everything
years
else
of my life.
correct.
No.
That's crazy.
No.
Oh
Doto
my
is
God.
right. There is only one opinion on this.
Did you
and it's
ask
because
this hypothetical with the intention of getting mad? Was that the goal here?
Yes!
Cinna asked it. I would have been happy if I never knew another person's opinion on this. But Cinna brought it up because she didn't know my page. She didn't know that there's people like you out there.
Listen,
Oh
now,
my God.
I'm gonna throw up.
There's people like me.
when Doto brought this to me, I specifically was like, "There's no way people
Yes,
say skeleton."
Cinna was like, "There's no way people ever say skeleton."
I was
I'm
like,
like,
that's
Cinna,
like
I'm
the
getting.
dumbest
They're
thing
pushing
ever.
stairs, Cinna. And now, of
and
course,
so
Cinna
he-
just brings us up in casual conversation and kills our friendship.
I have a vote going on right now in my chat. Guys, please vote. Zombie or skeleton? What's scarier to see at the end of a street?
Oh
Ryan,
yeah.
Ryan, can you run
Be
a...
honest.
And the other thing about a skeleton is that they're hard to kill because if you do manage to take them apart, they just reassemble. Isn't that like the whole skeleton bit?
No,
Right.
but if you, like, what if I take it apart and I break its little bones?
Yeah, but what
What
if
do then?
every
What if I
what if
snap
you're
his kneecaps, dude? What's he gonna do?
Say
Okay.
it in British. What if you're standing in a freaking cemetery? Okay, I don't know why you'd be doing this, but what if you are, and 1,000 skeletal hands just shoot up out of the ground and they start climbing up and
Let
coming
me
at you?
raise you another hypothetical. One, I don't even think their muscles would be strong enough to get out of their dumb little caskets, okay? Because why? They don't have muscles. Two, you know what I would be scared of him? You know what I would be scared of?
You said they'd be walking
Okay.
down the
Would you
street.
stop?
Okay.
Like you're trying to apply logic to me.
I just think
Okay,
it's so
listen.
funny how this is exactly the same argument I have with them. Skeleton.
No, because Cinna's gonna be sitting there and a skeleton's gonna climb out of the wall, and skeleton's climbing out of the ground trying to eat her face, and she's
No,
like, "You
what-
can't do that. You don't have muscles."
No.
That's what she's gonna say.
Dang.
This
Let
isn't
me-
realistic
let me-
right now,
okay.
not because of the skeleton, but because you don't have muscles.
Right.
Like,
let,
oh,
me,
okay.
let me put it this way, plain and simple. Plain and simple, and this cannot be argued, okay? What?
Uh-huh.
Rob, did you rig the poll? No, he didn't. That is
Who's on your
toxic.
side?
Listen, the one thing that I can say is that if I'm in a cemetery and there's skeletons coming up out of the ground, or there's zombies coming up out of the ground, which one am I more scared of? The fucking zombies.
Because you're ill-equipped and you can't fight for yourself.
No, because they're zombies. Like, I don't. Doto, which would you be more scared of? Which one would you
Zombie
be more
Cinna,
scared of?
you know my opinion on
Why would you
this.
ask him that?
Like, what would you?
Anyways,
Ron,
it's
on any-
skeletons. We can go next.
All right, nice.
I just skeleton believers just always add magic to the situation, dude. It's always magic skeletons with fucking wacky.
A zombie is walking down the
A zombie and
is
skeleton.
walking down the street.
I'm just bringing up. I'm not saying your points are invalid. I just strongly believe it's zombies, and I'm just saying that everybody I've ever asked, every
my
team
God.
skeleton member I've ever asked always goes, well, if a skeleton's walking, he's already pretty magic. And I'm like, why does he have to
I got it.
be super magic?
What else? Another hypothetical. Please hit me with something else. Because if we have too many differences, you know, I might as well just leave the call.
I know,
It's
dude.
not
This is
even-
why I did. This is why it's good that you guys took this route, because now Cinna sees that there are other people out
Listen,
there.
because when Doto and I had this conversation, I dead ass was like, "There's no way somebody said the other
Exactly.
thing." And then Doto said, "No, I live with people who have said skeleton." And I literally sat there like my face. I was just so confused, and I was like, "There's no way people are actually saying skeleton in this scenario."
Would you is this like we can never live together type of thing? Like are we just realizing that it
Well,
can't
you'll
work
just
out
have to
between
go
us?
through a more strenuous application process, but we'll talk it over.
Okay, cool. Got you.
You send me a business email, we might work it out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I get it.
Zombies don't
All right,
even.
Dara, what was your other hypothetical?
Wait, somebody in my chat just said zombies don't even think. What's the argument? What are skeleton fans just? I'm sorry, I didn't know skeletons could fucking engineer and fucking put together prophetic decrees. Like, what is a skeleton? What is a skeleton to Team Skeleton? And that's the thing. That's no. Hold on. Now I'm mad again. Because Team Zombies are just like, yeah, they're zombies, pretty scary, huh? And Team Skeletons are like, well, we don't know. The skeletons could have magic fucking wands, and they could bring in their griffins. We don't know. Skeletons could have griffins and swords. Like, where is Team Skeleton getting this information on
Hold
skeletons.
All right, Doto. You know what Team Zombie people remind me of in an argument like this? When you go sit down and you watch like the movie Superman for the first time, and he sits there and Superman takes the bullet directly in the eyeball, the guy leans over and he goes, "That's not realistic." And it's like, the guy flew here. Did you see that part where he picked up a train and flew
But like,
here?
where does the magic end with skeletons, man?
There's also literally
There was magic.
You're trying to put law on a lawless land, Doto. That's what's going on.
What is it, a pirate skeleton? Why did you have a sword, dude? This is not horse, dude. He's in my neighborhood.
Where does the magic end with skeletons? That's all I want to know from Team Skeleton.
Where does the magic end with zombies, dude? Zombies can walk with what? With what? With what muscles? They're decaying.
Does the magic only go far enough to start the bit for zombies?
That doesn't make sense.
I guess in my mind that is the unreal part of the situation is like both of these have been risen and they're walking towards you. But Team Skeleton always goes with, I don't know, man, that skeleton could be a fucking wizard for all I know. And it's like, why? Why does the skeleton get more magic powers?
The real magic that makes it happen is the magic just going far enough to benefit Team Skeleton and stopping exactly there. That's what the
I just don't understand.
Wait, Doto. Here's what also just made me mad about this. Emma literally, I'm tilted. Emma literally just said, she goes, how would they carry a sword with what muscles? Okay, skeletons don't have muscles. They're literally bones. So like that logic doesn't make any sense.
Well, skeleton can carry swords.
Right, but she was saying that what if the skeleton has a sword and it stabs me?
Listen. I'm basing my judgment off of Game of Thrones. If you've ever seen Game of Thrones, you've seen those skeletal crack ladies walking at you with a freaking bone swords.
No.
Cinna, my chat's pushing stairs. Cinna, my chat's pushing stairs. Cinna, my chat's pushing stairs. I'm getting outnumbered, Cinna. Why'd you do this to me? I'm in hell. I'm in hell, Cinna. I'm in hell, dude.
Team Skeletons!
No, do not
Cinna,
fold.
how did doubling down work for you last time? How did doubling down work for you last time?
Anybody who says...
Oh my god.
Okay, wait a minute. And my chat also just pointed out, Empathy, that my chat just pointed out that they're not skeletons, they're actually zombies. You see their bones, but they're actually zombies.
So
and you're seeing
the hypothetical!
No, what I'm saying is that the reason why you just gave for skeletons being like the better version doesn't, your logic behind it was you're basing it off of Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones has zombies in it. They're not skeletons.
It's so funny because I think you assume I care so much that I'm forming arguments.
I'm just saying,
you guys are crazy, dude.
Cinna's just shell shocked right now. I told Cinna that these wars raged on in humans.
This is an insane thing to me. This is insane.
I don't understand.
I tried to tell Cinna that we were outnumbered.
If I'm ever about to get married, I'm going to ask my future husband this. And if he doesn't have the right answer, I'm going to be like, well...
These last 4 years have been nice. Bye.
These last years have been wonderful, but you are not the one for me. Just leave, dude.
You should have told me this at the beginning.
I linked the video.
You should ask this on the first date, dude. Every time.
I linked the video of us in the Discord chat.
You know what? I should make this a first date question. I'll ask him, and the minute he answers skeleton, I'll be like, "What's your logic?" We'll argue, and if he can't handle it, I'll be like, "You know what? It's been fun. I'm gonna go to the restroom."